When the adrenaline kicks in and the stakes are high, nothing beats the thrill of a great action movie. If you're craving explosive showdowns, pulse-pounding moments, and unforgettable heroes, the right film can take you on a ride you won't forget. So here are 5 action movies that you need to watch right now, each one a masterclass in intensity, drama, and cinematic spectacle. So without wasting any more time, let's dive straight to it. Starting off this list is Beast, a gripping survival thriller starring Idris Elba that unfolds in the untamed wilds of South Africa, where grief and danger collide in a story of a father's desperate fight to protect his daughters. Recently widowed Dr. Nate Samuels returns to the land where he first met his late wife, seeking to reconnect with his teenage daughters on a visit to a game reserve. But what begins as a peaceful journey to reconnect with his past quickly becomes a harrowing fight for survival when a rogue lion, driven to violence after its pride was destroyed by poachers, begins stalking them through the African bush. Nate must confront not only the animal's ferocity but also his own guilt and the fragility of family bonds, leading to a tense and emotional battle for survival that leaves no one unscathed. And next is The Revenant, a visceral and haunting tale of survival set in the uncharted wilderness of 1820s America, where legendary frontiersman Hugh Glass, played by Leonardo DiCaprio, is left for dead after a brutal bear attack and the betrayal of his own hunting party. Wounded and abandoned, Glass must rely on his instincts and unbreakable will to endure the merciless winter, navigate hostile terrain, and confront both nature and his own grief. His journey becomes a relentless pursuit not only for survival but also for justice against those who left him behind, especially the man responsible for the murder of his son. The film is visually stunning, with a raw and immersive atmosphere that captures the raw brutality and beauty of the frontier. Thirdly on the list is Boy Kills World. It's a visually charged action thriller set in a dystopian future, following Boy, a deaf-mute survivor whose family was slaughtered by the ruthless Hilda van der Kooi, the matriarch of a corrupt dynasty. Trained by a mysterious shaman to channel his trauma into vengeance, Boy embarks on a mission to dismantle Hilda's regime, guided by the mischievous voice of his sister and his own vivid imagination. As he infiltrates the heart of the regime during their annual purge, Boy's journey becomes a surreal and emotional exploration of memory, identity, and the cost of revenge. The film stands out with its comic book-inspired visuals and inventive storytelling, making it a compelling pick for viewers who appreciate bold and genre-bending cinema. Moving on is Kraven the Hunter. This action-packed superhero movie follows Sergei Kravinov, a man shaped by tragedy and a fateful encounter with a lion during a childhood hunting trip in the wild. After being healed by a mysterious serum and left with extraordinary abilities, Sergei grows into a formidable figure, torn between the legacy of his ruthless father and his own sense of justice. As he confronts the criminal underworld and faces off against dangerous adversaries, including a mutated rhino and a deadly assassin, Kraven must decide whether to embrace his father's violent path or forge his own. The film blends gritty action with personal drama, exploring themes of family, revenge, and identity, making it an intriguing choice for fans of superhero origin stories with a darker and more grounded edge. And on the top spot is No Time to Die. This action-packed spy classic brings Daniel Craig's tenure as James Bond to a powerful close, as the legendary spy is pulled out of retirement for one last mission that forces him to confront both old enemies and new threats. When a dangerous new adversary emerges with a deadly bioweapon capable of targeting individuals through their DNA, Bond must return to the world he left behind, navigating shifting loyalties and a web of betrayal. As he races to stop a global catastrophe, he also grapples with personal revelations, including a secret from his past that reshapes his understanding of love and sacrifice. The film masterfully blends explosive action with emotional depth, delivering a fitting farewell that honors Bond's legacy while pushing the character into uncharted territory, making it a must-watch for fans of the series and anyone drawn to stories of duty, courage, and the cost of heroism. And that brings us to the end of this video. Be sure to leave a like and mention which of these action-packed movies are your personal favorites, plus the ones you think we missed adding to the list down in the comments. Also, subscribe to this channel to stay updated and never miss out on steady recommendations to come. See you on the next one.